morning, Burros. I'm Isa Reese.
And I'm Olivia Logan.
Today is January 28th, and we're here with your news. Our top story today is a great program that benefits you as a student. Our Business Academy Dean of Students shares the details.
Good morning, Hillsborough News. It's me again, Mrs. Crutchfield. I have so many things to share with you, and one of them is Megan. She's coming from Tennessee Voices for Children, which has a program that they call Youth Screen. It's a mental health screener that we have done at Hillsborough, probably 6 years. Well, we didn't do it in the pandemic last year because we couldn't figure out a way to do it online. So we've done it 5 out of the last 6 years, and it's really important to us here at Hillsborough that we are being mindful of checking in with you and making sure that you have everything you need for all types of health, but especially for mental health, because we know it's been such a crazy time the last couple of years. So Megan, welcome to Hillsborough, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Megan Easterling. I'm the Youth Screen Program Coordinator, and we just travel around to schools in Tennessee and check in on students and train teachers and just try to bring awareness to mental health and check in with all of you, make sure you're doing okay.
Awesome. So tell us about Tennessee Voices and the Youth Screen event that you're doing here in February.
So Tennessee Voices is a nonprofit that operates all over the state. We have over 15 programs. Our main emphasis is on mental health and just doing an overall wellness, making sure that we're taking care of people's physical well-being and mental well-being. So we have a wide range of programs, but Youth Screen specifically, I reach out to schools, I let them know about Youth Screen, and then we go in, we tell you about it, and then we do a short screening with you, and then if you are in need of some help, we connect you to some services.
Awesome. So how do students sign up? If they want to do the screener, do we say the date's February 22nd and 23rd?
Yes.
Awesome. So February 22nd and 23rd, they're going to be here. So if you are interested in this, how do they sign up, Megan?
Okay, so we have this little sheet that describes Youth Screen to you. So in your PLT, your teachers are going to hand this out to you. It's got some Q&A, common questions, a short description. Like I said, it's a brief screener. It checks in on your mental health and your physical health. It is purely confidential. Your teachers will not know about it unless you want them to. So I'm the only one that will see the results of it. If you are in need of some help, we'll provide you with some resources. It's really simple and, like I said, fully voluntary and fully confidential. So you'll get this description, and then you'll also get a consent form. If you are over the age of 16, you can just sign and consent for yourself. If you are under the age of 16, you have to take this home and give it to your parents and let them consent.
So 16-year-olds, you can sign your own too. So we have a lot of people in the building that are 16, 17, 18. You guys can all sign your own paperwork. And so my hope is that as soon as we sign it, as soon as we pass them out, you sign it, give it right back, and that way we can have as many of you taken care of at once if we need to. So sometimes people get a little weird when it comes to talking about mental health and they feel a little bit nervous. So what are some pros or cons about signing up for this screener if you're a student, if you're a Hillsborough student?
Well, you are absolutely right. There is this kind of weirdness around it, and that's one of the things at Tennessee Voices we're really working to, getting rid of that stigma. And if you have a toothache, you go to the dentist, right? And you don't have any problem telling your friends like, hey, my tooth hurts, or my shoulder hurts, I need to go to the doctor. But we're very hesitant to talk about our mental health, and we want to remove that stigma because it's exactly the same. Mental health is health. So there are only pros to this. There are no cons. You're going to come sit down with me. It's an iPad. You'll get to be in a private little area, answer the brief survey. It'll take, 15, 20 minutes. And like I said, purely confidential. It'll check in on your vision, your dental, and your mental health, most importantly, just asking you how you're feeling. Nothing too invasive. And like I said, we'll connect you to some resources if you need them. But it's only pros, no cons.
Love it. And our counselors will be in the library with you that day so that you have some people that you know, that you feel safe with. Again, they don't tell us anything, but they'll be there in case you have some questions before you decide to participate or just want to see a friendly face up there. So any final thoughts for us on Youth Screen, Megan?
And even if you sign the consent and that day of, for some reason, you've had a really rough day and you don't feel like you can do that today, You will not be forced to. It is fully voluntary. So I could come back another day and do it with you. So don't worry about that. You're not going to be forced to do anything you're not comfortable with. And your counselors will be there, but like I said, it's purely confidential. Unless if you want to confide in them, we will give you that space.
Awesome. So thank you so much for coming, Megan. I'm so excited to be able to share this on the news with you. And Hillsborough kids, we just want you to hear the message that we're not being nosy. We just really care about you. And we know, we hear over and over again when I'm talking with students about how hard it is to come back to school and to care and to have the motivation, because there were so many crazy things that happened to all of us during the pandemic. So it is really important to us that if you need some support, or even if you think you're okay but you're kind of wondering, sign up, take the screener, and we'll go from there together. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you on the 22nd and 23rd for the Youth Screen event.
All right, let's share some important announcements to keep you guys in the know, starting with my talented co-host, Isa, for advancing in the regionals for swimming in high school. Tell us more, Isa.
Thanks, Olivia. First and foremost, I wasn't the only borough advancing to regionals. I have Maddie Calvert joining me at Regionals High School this Friday. Also, on February 11th and 12th, we will be attending High School State at the Centennial Sports Flex.
Well, we wish you guys best of luck and hope you guys make Hillsborough proud.
Thank you.
Good morning, Hillsborough. My name is Omar Garcia, and I'm here with the weather forecast. As you can see, today's a little chilly with a low of 20s, and it's going to end off today with the high of 49s. Tomorrow on Saturday, don't let the sun fool you, because it's going to be in the low 15 but a high of 36. Sunday through Tuesday is the best time to do an outside activity because it's going to be in the low 50s. Wednesday through Thursday, it's going to be 40 to 50% chance of rain, but it will be in the late 40s. That's it for today's news, and I hope your skies are clear. Thank you.
I'm kind of hungry. What you trying to eat today?
I don't know what you in the mood for. I eat breakfast.
Look, I've been real indecisive about what I want to eat lately. Been real
What kind of
picky.
protein you like chicken, hamburgers? I don't know what you want.
Can you grab my phone for me, please?
Like hand it to you?
Yes. Yeah. Can you give me my phone for me, please?
Why would I hand you your phone? You driving right now?
It's okay. I do it all the time. He hesitating like I ain't that driver. You need to give me my phone.
Huh?
Thank you. What you say you wanted to eat though?
Chickens.
Chicken.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
What are the 7 continents of the world?
Antarctica,
Wyoming,
New Zealand,
United States.
Germany,
Europe, United States,
Uganda, Egypt, and Syria.
Taiwan.
Europe, Russia.
Russia. Europe.
Russia.
Russia. Russia is not a continent.
North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica.
Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hello, I'm Jay with the weekly Borough Sports Updates. And starting off, we have the girls basketball team with an amazing record of 14-4, and the boys team with a record of 6-7. Our next basketball game will be tonight at Franklin, with the girls game starting at 6 and the boys game starting at 7:30. And now for some spring sports updates. Boys soccer trials will be held from February 14th to the 18th. But make sure you're getting your conditioning in first. As for track and field, meets are being held at 2:20 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Borough Brew. And lastly, congrats to our boys wrestling team for finishing off the season strong last night. Keep up the great work, Burrows.
Hey Burrows, we want to hear from you. Tell us what you would like to see on the next Burrow News. Scan this QR code to let us know.
Before we sign off for this week's broadcast, we want to recognize a Hillsborough staff member who passed away last week. Hugh Jackson was a paraprofessional here at Hillsborough for several years.
Mr. Jackson loved what he did and was a valuable part of our borough family. His fellow paraprofessionals always knew that Mr. Jackson was around with his friendly smile and kindness to his kids. Hugh Jackson will always be a borough.